So people who quote unquote like to argue usually are people who believe they are great communicators because they're really good at proving their point. These are people who come with the facts. They come with the receipts. They come with the statistics. They remember the details that they want to remember so that they can use them later on to make their point. A lot of times in their mind, they're like in this courtroom and they're like in lawyer mode. And the objective is to win the case. And so it can be very frustrating when you're talking to people like this, because as they're listening to you, they're listening to debate. They're listening to debunk. They're listening to discredit. They're listening to disprove. They're listening to defend. They're listening with the intention of making sure you lose and they win. These people aren't necessarily good communicators. They are good competitors. Like, they love competition. They like to win. The best way to respond to people who want to compete during conversations is to give them absolutely nothing to compete with. If you're not forcing anything, they can't compete with you. If you're not trying to prove anything, they can't compete with you. If you're not being combative, they cannot compete with you. If you're not being defensive, they cannot compete with you. There's nothing they can do but sit there and be loud.